All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Let me save this, turn off the music for now. Let's take this a little not seriously, but you know what I mean. Same thing as always, I'm not going to use any food buffs, I'm not going to use any elixirs or flasks or anything that might boost me up a little more, but if you're just getting comfortable with heroics or you feel you're a little under geared, I highly recommend it. First thing is fuck all these mobs right here, just ignore them. If someone pulls them, we'll fight them, but otherwise you don't need to waste your time like that. Interrupt him, hit him, keep it moving. If someone pulls those guys on the side, we'll fight them, but otherwise we don't need to. That's right, come on boys. There's a healing wave. Oh, pro move for interrupting that. GG. Let's keep it moving. Charge in, thunderclap. Pull him in. Spell reflect that lightning bolt. There's another lightning bolt. Could have interrupted it, but not a big deal. Gonna hit them with the shockwave. Cleave thunderclap. Cleave revenge. Same usual stuff. And then right at that point, we're gonna use this guy. Charge into them. Nice little demo shout. Interrupt you. That's why mouse over macros are cool. Do you see how I just did that? Mouse over macros are awesome for that exact reason. Go ahead and concussive blow him so he doesn't get that heal off. My interrupt was still on cooldown at the time. Made an executive decision. Pull him into this group. We're gonna shockwave these guys once they're grouped up. Gives me a second to get good threat. Gives the healer a chance to catch up. Shield block once they're all back up. I interrupted the wrong person. Yeah. Oh. Concussive blow that so you don't get it. See, now the healer's starting to learn what I'm doing. They're starting to run ahead of me. Which, if they start doing that, don't get upset about it. Because that is the best thing. Not only are they getting closer in position for the next pull, so that they'll be ready and it's less likely you'll go out of range, but the coolest part is you can intervene over to them whenever they're in that position. I'll go ahead and pull this guy, a little heroic throw. Come on in, boys. Come on in. Now, for this run, I'm going to refrain from using Vigilance. Not necessarily to prove any points, just because I know some people won't use it. Although I do highly recommend use Vigilance. Just check your highest DPS. So that'll be Delro. Pop it on them. That'll give you, if you have the glyph, definitely get the glyph. I highly recommend it. Glyph of Vigilance. Extra 5% of the target's threat, which boosts it up to 15% of their threat. And it also reduces their damage taken. So if they end up taking aggro, it's a good little 3% damage reduction buff. That's pretty nice. Pop my cooldowns and go in. I'm already at 100k threat. With the threat boost to these like in Wrath with the threat bonus, you really don't have to worry about threat too much. It's only just on the pool if something happens. That's why you want hit and expertise, is so you can actually land the hit on the pool without having to worry about like pool variance, stuff like that. Because if you miss or it gets dodged or something, you're getting 0 threat on the pool, and those DPS are not going to wait for you. They will not. Keep this moving. Got the other pack right here. Oh, hello. Nice little last stand. That was late, but still, I'm just gonna have it up for whenever they come back out of their shockwave. I don't really see myself using that a lot, so as in like in this dungeon, I don't think I'll be using it a lot. Okay, they're caught up. You also, tanking tip is always have an eye on your group. Alright, there's Silway. Not gonna use Vigilance just because I kind of want to show you guys like picking up mobs when you lose threat on them. It's very easy to fall into the habit of taunting just to get it back, and you'll see me do that often too. But what do you do whenever the target you lost threat on can't be taunted? What if it's an untauntable mob? Then what do? You see what I mean? We're gonna move in to his Flesh Hunter's range so he's not using his annoying little bow. We want to pull all the mobs together as close together as we can, that way these guys can go all ham with their AoE attacks. We're gonna stop attacking, just auto attack, build up some rage without using any of our abilities, because this little RP scenario it takes a minute. We gotta go through all this role play. Ooh, mystical orb, what's gonna happen? Here we go, this boy. Gonna open up having shield block on us. I hit it a little early, but still. The reason why I did that was so the first hit doesn't do a lot of damage, and then most importantly is so we have revenge open at the start of the fight. That's especially important on boss fights, is you want to make sure revenge is castable, because that thing generates a lot of threat. It does a lot of fucking damage. If it crits, it can hit anywhere from like 4 to 6k depending on your gear score. It can do a lot of fucking damage for you, which in the same time is a lot of threat. And if you have it up when the pull starts, then the very first attack is most likely going to proc revenge, because you'll block it. And then boom, there you go. You'll go to shield slam right into your revenge, and then pop that away. Off to the races with your rotation. I'm gonna save my blood rage to after this one and going into that guy. This is a little, that was way early. I could have waited an extra like 5 seconds. Ow, chain lightning. I guess something I could talk about is, when do you want to be casting Heroic Strike or Cleave? Is a good question. This guy's gonna start soon. Sit right here. I would say it depends, because in situations where you have Sword and Board proc, which gives you a free shield slam, you're free to have Heroic Strike queued as long as you have a certain amount, maybe like, I don't know, 30 rage, maybe 40 rage. But on average, if I have about 50 rage or more, I'm 100% gonna be queuing up Heroic Strike. Now Cleave is a little different because it has more. It requires 5 more rage, because you're going from 12 to 20, so it's actually 8 more rage. 8 rage can be a big difference. Let's hold up real quick, make sure everyone's here and ready. They're gonna drink up. This is a boss fight, so... Oh, they started. Good job, Hunter. What are you doing, bro? Alright. Alright, guys. Well, we're just gonna have to deal with it. It's our job as the tank. Pull him back in. I realize I did use taunt there, but still, get rid of that. I don't care, it's heroic. I was gonna say, this would have been a lot cleaner if you'd just not done that. I'm gonna pull him over here. He has his whirlwind mechanic, so you want the group over there. Someone to please kill that. We spell reflect the shadow bolt. But when he goes into his whirlwind, you want to give these guys some space so they have time to get away. Now we do have a melee with the enhancement shaman. See right there, run. Run for it. Oh, he dead. Run! They're gonna stand in it. They're gonna stand in it. I kind of feel like a dick for just bringing that into them, but whatever. You got it. You live and you learn, you know. This pack we're gonna kill. We're not gonna try and pull because there is a skip we can use to where we don't have to fight that abomination guy. Now it doesn't save us a ton of time, but it's still good to use. I enjoy using it. It makes me feel smart and sneaky, kind of like a spy. Alright, they just... Oh no, they were feared. Whee! Boink. They fall down just like that. You're gonna have to pull that group because I promise you, someone is gonna end up pulling it. Like 100%, someone's gonna end up pulling it. Where are they at? I was making sure the whole group was here before I started going. Now, what you could do if you have a really good group is take them over there and start pulling the rest of that group. But I don't know if these guys are up for it, so what we're gonna do, charge in, hit that. We're gonna save our shockwave. Come here, come here. Shockwave them. We'll grab you. Interrupt, pull them in, and jump right back on. Now you see how I'm starting to lose start on those. Shadow Bolt Volley, I didn't have an interrupt for. Ooh, that did quite a bit of damage. Alright, now we're on to the next pack. Cooldowns, 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 the name of the game. I promise you before the end of this boss fight, I'm gonna be able to use Last Stand again. 3 minutes is really not a long time when it comes to just cooldowns and dungeon runs and raids and stuff like that. 3 minutes is really not a long time. It goes by very quickly. Ooh, nice save. Alright. Ooh, I did not have a lot of rage for the start of this pull. It's alright though. Now, human racial will let you break out of this, you can, but I typically save it for after the third one. So this is the first time. He's gonna do it 2 more times. After that third time, go ahead and pop it. Or conversely, if they have Bloodlust up before they hit the you know, if Bloodlust is up, definitely break this with your human racial and keep smashing and really utilize that Bloodlust. I don't know why I said it like that just now. Alright, so that was 2. After this, he'll do it 1 more time to get that 4th boat. So the next time he does it, we're gonna break it. There it is. Break it. Nice little server lag, that's alright. Yeah, we're doing well. We're not dropping any frames at least, so that's good. Yep, so... I don't really care